Hola, it's Gabby here for Crafty Gabby, and today I'm going to make a card for a challenge. This is the Spring Summer Coffee Challenge. I'm going to link the challenge in the description, and it will be awesome if you participate. I encourage everybody to participate in the challenge because they open your imagination to new things, and you try things that you haven't tried before, and you challenge yourself to do a lot better because you are kind of competing. It's not competing because it's just I do it just for fun, and because sometimes my muse is gone and I do it too, my muse come back. But you are like kind of competing with a lot of amazing artists around the world. That is good to challenge yourself. As you see here, I used the tin hole race stencil to do this with my distress ink, fossil amber, and squeezed lemonade. And after that, I'm going to I can just say that I'm going to put on top a post-it tape, and I'm going to do the C. And after the C, I'm going to do the sand. As you see, I'm doing a beach scene. The C, I did it with broken china and mermaid lagoon, and the sand I just add distress ink tea dye, and after that I did some splashes with I don't remember, it was I think walnut stain or ground espresso, but I'm not sure. As you see here, this is the way I finished the scene. After that, I cut 2 cups. I cut them from the honeybee tea time. I cut the cup from that, and the to-go cup I cut it from the honeybee coffee break. I also going to use for the coffee break, I'm going to use the coffee beans that I'm going to put them in the sun. I'm adding a little bit of shadow in both cups, one in, as you see there, what is the color? I don't remember the color. Let me see, H mahogany, and the green I'm going to use spill paint. I don't care if the white get a little bit stained because it still look good. I add also the holder of the to-go cup. As you see, I add some stitches because they are in the beach, and I pretending that's the lid is the hat and the holder is the t-shirt. I add the coffee beans in the sun, and I'm going to add a little bit of smoke, like they are hot because they are tanning in the beach, in the sun together. I'm going to add a little bit of tea dye also in the little swirl of smoke, and I also going to die cut a heart, and I'm going to color. I cut it in white because it was the one that I have in my desk, and I color in my copy markers in red, but you can cut it in red paper. I'm going to cut with these die cuts. Let me grab them from Taylor Expression. They are called spare parts. I'm going to cut 4 hands. They are conveniently in the die cut 4 hands, and I'm going to make them like hug each other. They are happy to watch in the sun and getting a day to rest and be just coffee. After that, I'm going to decorate. I'm going to make my card base, that is just white cardstock, and I'm going to glue the. Sorry, I'm spacing thinking in something else. I'm going to glue it down to my card base to add some more details to the card, because I'm going to decorate the t-shirt, I'm going to add a sentiment. Also, that the sentiment is from Simon Says stamp, but I don't know how it's called. Let me see. Coffee and tea is called. And I add the sentiment that is say, coffee and friends made the perfect blend. As you see here, I'm adding glossy accents to the heart, and I made a mistake to add glossy accents to the coffee beans, because normally coffee beans are shiny, but when I did it, they don't look like coffee beans because the frame of the coffee beans erased. Then I just pull off the top layer of the paper to pull off the glossy accents, and I cut the coffee beans again, and I used only the frame. You will see this better in the pictures at the last part of the video. Because I'm using this paper that is very, very smooth, I have to wait a little bit longer for the ink to dry, the black ink to dry. And I used my favorite things, Extreme Black, for the sentiment. As you see here, as I say, I decorated the shirt with that crab, and I grab the summer work from Tin Holes. It's gathered everywhere like that. It's called Seasonal. The stickers, the ideology stickers. I press it very well because the stickers are very thick and they need a lot of press, and I add extra glue also. And I'm going to cut this bikini from, it's a Simon Say die cut that I don't remember the name right now, but I cut the bottom of the bikini in the paper I used for this was the Doodlebug Design Spring Garden paper, because when I see these tiny flowers, I say I want a bikini like this also, and say the cup need a bikini like this. And I cut a strip of the paper, and I also cut the top part, but I just use the bow of the top part of the bikini. And I leave a little bit the hands to put the bikini in place, but I glued it back down, as you see here. I think in this part of the video you can see the coffee beans are already fixed. I already cut just I cut the whole coffee bean, but I just glue the frame to make them a little bit, stand out. They have to look like coffee beans, not like rocks. After this, my card is pretty much done. Well, thank you for watching my videos. Until next card, goodbye, and don't forget to participate in the challenge. Bye.